Good morning.
Good morning. Before I start my senior speech, I want to tell you all something. Today, April 12th, my younger brother, Jordan Blake Rhodes, will be turning 16 years old. In December of 2008, he passed away from cancer at the age of 5. Sorry. I know he would not want me to be sad on this day and instead celebrate all the good in my life. So, I have a reminder for everyone today. No matter how hard a day can get, try to find the positive in things and try not to dwell on the negative. The people that have known me since I was young and know everything that I've been through have always said, for you to go through everything that you did and come out to the person you are today is something that is insane. The two things that got me through all those hardships throughout my life were softball and my mom. I've been playing since I was 6 years old, a year before my brother passed, and will continue to play at Stevenson for the next 4 years of my life. Softball was always an outlet for me. It was there for me when my brother passed, when my mom and my biological father got a divorce, when I was switching schools and more. When I step onto the field, I step into the world of softball, and all of my other problems and worries fall away. When I went to go see my older sister Jade, who played for Auburn in the Women's College World Series in Oklahoma in 2016, that's what pushed me to play college ball. Seeing the girls on the Auburn and Oklahoma team and how they were so good and had so much fun with it, I knew I wanted to experience the same thing. During the last game, which Auburn sadly lost, I told my parents that I wanted to play college softball and I would do whatever it takes to get there. They looked shocked, but in a good way, and just smiled, and my stepdad said, okay, but this is a serious commitment. Are you down for it? And I said that I was. That commitment to my parents and to myself proved to me that no matter what the goal is, in time I know I can get there and do anything. Losing Jordy was the moment where I could prove to myself that I can get through this. The person that was always there for me and always stood beside me was my mother. If you know, my mom and I were basically joined at the hip. This woman taught me everything from fixing a leak in a garden hose to helping her properly sand and wax pieces of furniture for her interior design business she built up all by herself. Without her, I would not be the person I am today. And then there's one more special person that came into my life a little bit later, but has helped me build me into the person I am today. And that person is the man I call my real dad, Ramsey. If you know my dad, you know he's the most serious but also funniest person around. From day, he's winning legal battles and being an amazing lawyer. And then by night, he's using a skateboard in the house and puts a hole in our kitchen. He's doing his Baltimore accent to encourage my travel ball teammates during plays, or he's singing throughout the house no matter what time of day it is. Without you, Dad, the college process and recruiting process would have been a whirlwind for me. You were also the person who put going into Oldfields in my head when I started looking for a new school. So thank you for that. I came to Oldfields in my freshman year, and I remember on my shadow day I met one of my dear friends, Fatima, in art class with H-Dubs, for those who remember her. Fatima came running into H-Dubs' classroom, laughing and shouting, "Have you seen that video of the police chasing that black llama?" And instantly I replied, and for a moment we laughed, and then she ran to class and I finished my shadow day. I fell in love with Oldfields and almost considered finishing my 8th grade with OS instead of Bryn Mawr. On my first day, I headed to advisory in Mrs. Littlefield's, or Mama Little's, office before she moved to her classroom. If you don't know Mama Little, she was the teacher who made me fall in love with history, and as an advisor, feels so welcoming to OS. So Mama Little, thank you for dealing with all the mornings where I said I'm fine, when some mornings were harder than the most, and for all the strawberry donuts. Because I do love them. But Oldfields helped mold me into the woman I am standing before you, and I'm so grateful for that. This place feels like a home away from home for me, even though I live 10 minutes away. I'll never forget the sleepovers in Sturgis, where we'd go to Target and get snacks and then sit on my blow-up air mattress and watch movies until the dorm parent said it's time to shut it down, and then all the fun conversations that followed after that. What makes OS feel like a second home is because of all the bonds that you make throughout your time here. The majority of my mailroom girls are family to me, and I'm forever grateful for all. I've dealt with a lot of loss in my life, but OS brought so many amazing people in my life, and this place will always have a place in my heart. Now, to wrap up my senior speech, I want to leave you all with something. By sharing my story with you, I want everyone to be appreciative of the good in life. Appreciate your teachers, your coworkers, your friends, your family members, your pets, anyone and everything. A small way of saying thank you to someone goes a long way. The key to thriving and loving your life to the fullest is by celebrating all the good and working through and even disregarding the bad. It may sound cheesy or seem a little difficult to do, but I promise you it works. So to everyone in my life, thank you, and I love you all. And on that note, I'm proud to say I'm Faith Annabella Rhodes, and I'm before your senior.